Are
as
you
always.
EP?
I am EP. I am EP today. Like Blaze, who can't stay up past his. This is way past his waking hours. Apologize, Blaze.
Yeah, sorry,
I
Blaze.
too am EP.
Thanks for joining us, Blaze.
Thanks for
Even if
joining
you're
us.
leaving. Wherever you are. Wherever you are. Brian knows where you are, I think.
I have his address somewhere. I sent him something somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Cool. All right. Well, do your intro, Brian. That's what you do.
Welcome to Art Pizza, the podcast where we give art tips and tricks and draw along with artists of all experience levels. I am Brian Manning, or Tag Champ Brian on social media. I'm staring at all the Discord stuff. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And I am Edward Freyna, aka Edward Draws Stuff.
Josh.
I'm Elisa,
Oh,
aka Rerax. I'll just go.
You know the rules.
You deserve
I
it.
just came in. I just came in
I
hot.
was letting her go first.
Yeah.
I'm Gershin time. What up? The
Brian's
last
like,
one is the
broad's
most memorable.
last.
The last one will be most memorable.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So,
Just too busy
anyways.
making sandwiches.
Oh,
shit.
wow. Wow.
It's probably true. No, I don't know. Chris is like, where's my sandwich at, woman?
Yeah.
God damn it, you and your podcast.
We're
I made my-
fasting, so no sandwiches. It's so sad.
Oh,
Oh,
fasting.
Hmm.
Fasting.
like
What, 'cause
intermittent
you have
fasting
to-
or fasting for a
Because you have
reason?
to lose weight? Or
For
religious
health.
purpose, maybe?
For health.
For
Hell.
hell.
For health.
Oh,
Like-
I
like
thought- I
full
thought you
day
can-
fasting
Also,
or
we
intermittent
both have
fasting?
blood work tomorrow, so it's like
Oh, okay, so you got it.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Look at you guys doing doctor stuff. Like good adults should be.
Must be
yeah.
nice to have good health insurance to get checkups.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
Brian.
that's a whole other story. I'll tell you after the blood.
Once you get back into corporate America for that insurance, Brian.
Nah, nah.
No,
Sell
I'm
your
kidding.
soul,
Yeah.
I'm living the life.
Ryan.
I'm living the life.
What
You're a
else?
free man,
The life
Brian.
of stress. I'm free. Free.
Anyway. So so what do you guys feel like doing today? You feel like doing an oddity random or a card pull?
The oddity random is fun, right? That's the one we
Oddity
got
is
the
fun.
Mickey Mouse one, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me
Oh,
pull
my
oddity. Out.
Oddity.
Oddity
Love her art.
draws.
Shout out to Oddity Draws.
Shout out.
Shout out. All right. I'll share this screen. Share this tab instead. Okay, you guys see it?
Is
Yep.
it gonna be Olympics related?
Maybe.
Throw that in there.
All right, I'm just gonna go boom, boom, boom. Oh,
Is
okay.
it gonna be
Did it
audit
work?
related?
No.
Oh, I thought it was Gollum for a second. I got excited.
I know. I
Okay,
was like, I want to
boom.
draw a golem.
Boom. What happened? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
What
Come on, stop. Come on. Come on.
happening?
I don't know. It doesn't
Are
want
you
to
supposed hit
stop.
something?
Oh,
Captain Kirk.
Stitch.
Wait,
Oh,
what
am
is
I
man.
on the right?
That's me.
what is
Rex
the
is
whole...
gonna beat us with this.
Oh, we're fusing Captain Kirk
Captain
and
Kirk
Stitch.
and Stitch.
Wait, I'm sorry. What is the whole phrase?
We're fusing
Oh.
Captain Kirk fused
Oh.
with Stitch.
Okay.
It was like a mashup, I think. Okay. If this is what
I should probably
what the
look up
wheel
what Stitch
chooses,
looks like.
or yeah, I can't draw Stitch from memory. I can draw Garfield from memory, but Stitch looks different. It's a
It's
whole
hard. I
different
always
thing.
mess up Stitch's face because of like where the nose placement is. It's like
Oh,
very
right,
crucial.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
believe you.
She has it burnt in her memory. She knows it.
No, I always try to draw and then I always mess up the face placement or the nose placement.
All right. Well, this podcast has been brought to you by Oddity Draws Random Generator.
That's right.
Oh, no.
We don't get any
Does
money
she
out of it,
feed-
but
Yeah, we
but-
don't. Let's see.
make
Stitch.
sure you follow. Make sure you follow her anyway.
At least they're both kind of spacey.
They're spacey, right?
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, but one is really all about that Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
Is that
Definitely Kirk.
from the movie? Did I not get that reference? Are you talking? Is that a Captain Kirk reference?
I don't know. It could be.
I
Wait,
don't
what?
know.
He does many things.
You've never seen the movie Stitch?
Yeah, like 20 years ago, that was the last time I saw it.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Really?
It's been a long
Oh.
time.
I mean, yeah, that's like I used to watch it with my kids.
Yeah, it's a
I like the
song.
movie.
Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride.
I don't remember.
Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride.
Yeah, my brushes aren't even working today. Come on.
What is your deal today?
I have no clue.
Come on, fiber.
Just one of those days.
Come on.
Okay.
Come
one
on,
of those
Come on.
Come on.
come on.
Come on.
Are you gonna start doing voices again? Come on.
Oh, I'm not gonna do voices today.
Aw. Wait, do the Stitch voice. You want to do the
This
Stitch
is-
voice?
Okay,
I
I have a
love
really
it.
good Stitch impersonation. Yeah. These people here. Yeah.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Oh my God.
Ohana.
Hi.
Is that spot on or what?
Ohana meets traveler.
Ohana. Yeah. Ohana.
Oh, why am I trying to draw with the selection tool?
How if we just made Stitch into like comic book characters? Does it have to be?
Are we changing it now? What's going on?
You know what? You're your
Hmm.
own boss.
Yes.
I am my own boss. I ain't gonna listen to
Hey,
nobody.
Do it. No oddity.
No oddity. Is it oddity or
Are
oddity?
you getting audited? Audited?
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correct. You know what? I'll just do Kirk because
You're a You're a Trekkie, aren't you?
Are
I am
you
a
not?
Trekkie.
There you go.
I think Star Wars is for
Oh, here we go.
people that.
All right.
Here we go. I'm trying to get canceled by Star Wars
Yeah.
fans. It's for people that don't like good science fiction. I'll tell you that. much.
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
How about that?
A lot of motherfuckers out there.
There's a lot of motherfuckers out there.
Keep that woke shit out of my sci-fi.
You know, Star Trek has actually been woke its whole time.
Yes.
You know, if you
I
think
know.
about it.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
applaud it. I say it in satire. I feel like I have to say that. It's sad, but I have to say that.
And excuse me for using the term woke because I hate that term. You know, it's just life.
Yet here you
It's
are
just what-
using it.
I know. Thanks
use
for
it
calling me out.
ironically.
You hate.
I use it to parody to people who can't handle life. And
Yeah.
brown people. They can't handle
and the
brown
Browns.
people. Like, what the fuck?
And the Browns.
The Browns. They're always up to no good. The Browns.
Oh, hey. So that's something Josh would say.
That's
You
a
know
Jersh
it's
quote.
true, though, Brian.
That's
You
a
know it's
Jersh
true,
quote.
Brian.
Did you say I know that's true? I don't know that that's true.
I don't know.
We're all trying to get canceled today.
Yeah, we're trying to get canceled.
That's the goal. Who's gonna do it first?
Who's gonna do it first? I'm gonna get that email from YouTube or Twitch. Like, you're gonna have to stop.
You are
You
about
can't
to be
support this.
Yo, Magma-
demonetized.
Magma's weird. Does anyone else get that update, like, or a notification that says like 150 strokes? What are you creating next?
Yes.
And I'm like, I can think of
No.
100 reasons why you shouldn't tell me about the number of strokes I'm making.
Can you imagine?
But
Oh man. But yeah, what are we talking about?
Today, we are talking about some of our favorite, I don't want to say lesser known because these are like comic book artists that are like legendary that I have my list of, but like comic book artists that I didn't appreciate as a child, as a teen.
Oh,
Underappreciated comic book artists, we can say, I guess.
I don't think
Like
I
if
would
you
have
all
anything.
have any.
No,
Well,
because
you
I
can just
feel
talk
like
about
I
your actual favorites if you want, or
highly
any.
valued. Yeah, comic books.
Yeah, like I don't want to just name the same two I always name because boring.
I told you. You mentioned Jim Lee. We're taking shots.
We're
every
taking
time you
shots,
mention him.
so I'm not going to mention him or
Okay,
the other guy.
I'll name one. I've been reading The Magic Order lately.
Oh, what is
Pretty
that?
good.
That-
It's written by Mark Miller or Millar.
Mark Miller.
Millar.
Oh,
Miller.
oh, you're an edge lord. Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Is that what that is?
No,
Uh-oh.
no. Mark Miller makes those kinds of comics.
He made apparently he made what's that called? Kick-Ass?
Yeah, and the boys and
Oh,
Is it
Wanted.
not? I mean, I love The
Wanted.
Boys. Like, it's a great show.
yeah, that's Mark Miller.
Is
He
that
created the
edgelord
comic book.
material? I didn't know.
I mean, the comic book is, but it's not like I'm not. You're not getting red pilled, Josh. Don't worry for
I got
reading
scared.
his comics.
But anywho's,
His
the
comics
artist.
just attract a certain audience, but that
Oh
doesn't
no, I
mean
feel you. It's like Rick and Morty.
It's
Like
like
I
Rick
love
and
the
Morty.
show, but like the fans are kind of
Yeah.
It's made
like some
by.
people feel like Mark Miller's one note, but you know he
I
has
see
some
that.
hits.
I do enjoy it, but the artists themselves, I'm assuming, is Olivier Coipel.
Oliver, Copiel, something like that. Yeah, Mark Miller works with some great artists.
I love the illustrations. It's very, the story. It's very much fantastical. It's like Harry Potter meets, I don't know, Game of Thrones.
that's
Heads
really
will
cool.
roll. Anything's on the table. I love it.
Sounds like Mark Miller. I've heard an interview with him, and he has like the super Irish accent, like where he ends most of his sentence on like an upward inflection, so it sounds like he's always asking you a question.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, who's interviewing who?
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy. So I'm gonna bring up one of the artists that I often mention that I didn't appreciate. Barry Windsor Smith. I was like so into 90s X-Men and Image comics that I thought Barry Windsor Smith had kind of a boring style, especially when he was like one of the powerhouse artists at Valiant Comics. And then I see his artwork today, especially the pencils, and I'm like, Teenage Brian is an idiot. But we all knew that though, because that dude. You knew Teenage Brian was an idiot because he really liked Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld over Barry Windsor Smith.
That's a shot, Brian. That's a shot.
That's a shot, everyone. I've got my chocolate milk right here.
He got his juice box.
or water.
Yeah, your
It's
sippy cup.
tequila or vodka if Ed's asking. That burns.
Okay. This is the first time I've ever drawn Stitch. He's actually kind of fun. I like that he has all
He
these
is
teeth.
really fun. Yeah,
He does
right
have a lot
up
of
your
teeth.
alley, actually.
It's like, damn, he got a lot of teeth.
He's like straight out of Sesame Street with teeth.
with teeth.
He has a Muppet mouth.
That's such a great insult.
He's got a Muppet mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Goddamn Muppet.
actually, like, kind of drawing this guy is like, it's actually probably good practice for like character design.
Yeah.
I never think about like drawing
I
other
mean,
people's characters as much
he's
anymore. You know,
Designed
it's
by
actually kind of fun.
Chris Sanders, who's like the
You'll
OG.
you still do kind of fan art. I've seen you draw like the aliens from Attack from Mars.
Yeah, but I always kind of change it up than the official standard way of drawing. You know, there's actually like they actually have a strict specification of how they're supposed to be drawn.
Do they?
Yeah,
Huh.
their teeth have to be like perfectly straight.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
and
so
like
funny.
their coloring is a particular. Yeah,
And you're like, I'm out. You know, I'm all
I'm
about them
out.
jagged teethers.
this brain is gonna be neon pink if I have my way with it.
Don't tell me live. Tell me, I can't even talk. Don't tell me how to live my life.
Yeah, comic book stuff. Well, I'm not spoiling anything from Deadpool, but it was a real treat
Oh,
seeing
I'm
all-
excited.
It was a
like,
hoot. It was a hoot.
Yeah, but
Hoot
like
and Nanny?
especially like kind of in the beginning, there was a scene where I don't want to spoil it, but it was a certain
Don't spoil it.
homage to a bunch of classic covers, like
Mhm.
classic
Oh.
covers, and I was just like, holy shit! I was
Yeah, they went
like,
there.
Yeah, even one of them was like, I'll just spoil this one part, was the infamous cover where the Hulk issue with the Wolverine claws and Hulk's reflection.
Oh,
in
that's
it.
the
What?
Todd McFarlane
Uh,
classic.
And I was like, that was the very first issue for me when where I first discovered Wolverine, because I was
Was it-
like
Oh,
in
nice.
fifth, I was in fifth
Was
grade
it
when
like
that issue
a
came
pose
out.
like this?
It could have been, but I was in fifth grade, and I was just like, I picked up this issue of Hulk because it looked cool, right? And it was drawn by Todd McFarlane, I believe.
Yeah. Yes.
And
McFarlane.
I read it, and I was like, "Who is this Wolverine guy?" Because this is the most amazing character I've ever seen. He has like these razor claws,
Mhm.
and this is before they were bone claws. Obviously, they were just
I would hope.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, there's
But-
like he did the big flat blade versions, which came like because he changed a lot of stuff up in the 80s. A lot of the late 80s stuff. They had the almost teardrop shaped cross section,
Yeah,
and he was
but
doing the flat.
yeah, it was cool. They even, I don't know if you remember the issue also where Wolverine was crucified by the Reavers. It was also
That was, I believe, was it? Wait, crucified, or was he on the big X?
it was a big X.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Silver Street cover, the Uncanny
They
X-Men.
did an homage to that, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's also the first. That's like the first appearance of Jubilee." That's how much of it. Like my daughter was like, "You're such a nerd because you know Jubilee's first appearance was in that comic book." And I was like,
I didn't even know that.
"Can't
Yeah.
help it."
Look, we're nerds, all right?
I
Ed
can't
was
help it.
literally reliving his childhood.
It shows. Oh yeah,
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
I
his
was-
quantum fiber is dropping out.
It
it's
is.
really
Yeah.
yeah.
Is your
Like, damn it,
VPN on,
quantum
Ed?
fiber. Can you hear? Am I here?
Yes, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
You're just.
on. Can you hear
just
me?
cutting out.
Okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, it probably just quantum fiber is like, oh, he's nerding out about X-Men comic books. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to
let's
shut him
shut him down.
Mute him. Mute him.
Let's shut him. Hey, what's happening, Chris? Hello, everyone. Hope you're all
Hey.
well. It's so proper today. So proper.
So
You
proper.
should have just came in hard. You should have came in hard. We're like, what up, shitheads? What happened?
Oh my god.
Fuckers.
What up, nerds?
What up, nerds? Talking about Deadpool like that. But yeah, no, it was definitely a treat. A lot of cocaine references. So
I love
not that that's a treat.
I love
It
that
just happened.
TikTok. Someone made a TikTok. They were like, Deadpool 3 is not a Christian family movie. And I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You dumbasses.
Are you from
was-
here?
But yeah, for a Disney movie, it was awfully stabby. I mean,
For a Disney
There's a lot
movie?
of. Yeah.
I mean,
there was a lot of stabbing.
Deadpool. What do you expect?
Yeah, what do you expect?
Swords and Wolverine claws.
I
feel
expect
like
I
it's a
expect
good
high adrenaline action. That's what I expect.
and wholesome family messaging.
Yeah, but yeah, when you guys see it, you'll I think you guys will enjoy it. There's a lot of cameos and all that nonsense.
I had one of my favorite cameos of all time that I've been waiting for
Oh,
for a very
really?
long time. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to guess which one.
No, we won't. We shouldn't talk about it.
I'll spoil it for the listeners.
It's very spoilery right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. At least like maybe if it was like a few months down the line, it'd be
Yeah.
understandable, but
It
it just came
Just
out.
came out.
It's like
All right, folks. I hope you guys are ready for spoilers.
buckle up,
No one
assholes.
really watches. No one really
There
watches
you go.
us. You can spoil it, and they'll finally come across the episode.
Right?
obviously
Oh, that's a good
it
point.
was a Batman cameo. Obviously,
Yeah. It's
Dang,
that
Josh.
DC Marvel
Josh.
crossover we've been waiting for.
yeah, we've been wanting
There
that
you go.
crossover. Pattinson exiting the Batmobile in front of Deadpool.
do the screenplay.
Deadpool plays the guitar songs for Something's in the Way.
Oh. Oh man, how do you guys feel about those the trailers where they're taking like songs from yesteryear and then making them like really sad and angsty? Because they make me laugh every time.
Yeah, I don't mind that because I feel like that's not new, is it? It feels like it's overused now, but I feel
It
like
is
it's been
definitely
something
overused. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're like, hey, horror movies take kids' songs and slow them down to make them scary. Let's do that with other stuff.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Here's how musically illiterate I am, though. I didn't know Mad World was a cover of a Tears for Fears song.
Oh, the Gary Jules version.
The one they used for Gears of War 3.
And Donnie Darko.
I thought that was an original song.
I knew it as the Donnie Darko song, so
The
you're not alone.
Yeah, it is. It is. I think the Donnie Darko.
That's
For me,
how
it's
people
Gears of
know
War.
it.
For me, it's Gears of War. Yeah, most people will know it from Donnie Darko, but
Yeah, I love that movie.
it's a great movie. It's a
As a
weird
youth.
As a youth. I should watch it again just to see does it hold up or does it seem dated?
Yeah, that's why I say as a youth because like I haven't watched it in a really long time, but I feel like a lot of people say that it's like a teen angst film and that it's like a different movie when you watch it as an adult, but I've yet to do that. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I think my kids' impression of Gen Xers in general is just like, what's wrong with you guys? Like,
oh, I thought
what?
That's the millennial take.
Yeah, I thought Gen X and Gen Z were on the same side, unless you ask my kids. And they're also like, what's your problem? You're old and dumb.
Oh.
They don't say that. I say that they say that just to make them the bad guys.
Yeah,
I don't play that game because they're playing chess. I'm playing checkers. I'm all about eating the rich. I don't care what generation you're from.
Wait, what'd you say? You're playing checkers because you're eating the rich?
Yes.
Okay, so you're playing the simpler game just by eating the competitor? That makes sense. Yeah. I like that.
Where's my layer?
Is my Stitch ear in your way, Elisa?
No, not at all.
Oh my god, your Captain Kirk pose is amazing.
Yeah, what?
I was doing the aliens.
I can see the stuttering dialogue already.
Yeah.
I know.
It is.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Even though he doesn't really speak, but
Ohana is
family.
Oh god. Yeah, comic books.
Comic book artists.
Comic book artists.
I'll bring up another one because I've been seeing him a ton on Instagram. Bart Sears. I'm gonna say though,
Bart Sears?
I never really like underestimated him. I always really loved his stuff. And then I know Josh is probably tired of it because he's obviously very clearly inspired by Dynamic Anatomy, which Ed used to make Josh like study.
Yes.
Like Bart Sears'
Josh
style
didn't
is
want to
so
study.
Bern Hogarth.
Oh god, the Hogarth, huh? Hey, if he can make
do
it
you
good,
hate
good on
Hogarth?
him.
Bert Hogarth made it good. You're just a hater.
Yeah, Hogarth hater.
I want to say
Hogarth.
that broccoli is a good vegetable, but you're not gonna find me craving broccoli. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I see what
You
you're
haven't
saying.
had good broccoli.
Yeah, you haven't had good broccoli. You haven't had broccolini. Broccolini.
Whoa.
Broccoli
Broccolini.
Rob.
I didn't say broccoli.
Broccoli Rob is not broccoli. That's
They
like
have the word
green
broccoli
Is it in the
almost.
family?
Yes.
Broccoli family?
I feel like
I
it's
don't know.
related to like greens or spinach.
It's
Mm.
leafy, the leafy parts of
Yeah.
I started cooking because I used to cut the broccoli stem. Thanks for this segue, Josh. I used to cut the stem off the broccoli, but now I started cooking it with the crowns, and it's like my favorite part of the broccoli now. What's up with that? Is that an old
What's
man
up
thing?
with that? I mean, you're not being wasteful. You're using whole Brock.
Yes.
That sounds like Brian's old man segment of the show. Like, what's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that? And it's just like Brian like this.
Yeah,
like a Looney Tunes circle.
His head's on it. Yeah. The other day I was walking in a Costco and I heard someone say, "W Riz, what's up with that?"
What's up with that? He's like Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, now I'm Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh man.
The wholesome kind, I hope.
Yeah.
I'm like Jerry Seinfeld that doesn't date 17-year-olds in my late 30s.
Damn.
How did that man not get canceled for that? It's unbelievable.
It was
He was getting
pre-cancellation.
ridiculed relentlessly in the media, but there was no internet, so he lucked out. He lucked out.
Incredible.
But he's
Jerry
still married
Seinfeld
to that
lucked
girl,
out.
right? He's still married to her.
He's
right?
still married to the girl. What's up with that? Yeah, they're still married. They're still married.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Oh man, I hope so. Am I
groomed
that
her.
out of the loop?
I don't know.
Let's
I feel like they're
find
still married.
out.
I feel like they're still married.
Shoshana something or other.
I didn't even
Shoshana
know that
Seinfeld.
much.
Shoshana. No, he did not marry her.
Oh, that troublemaker.
Why does that not surprise me?
Why am I not surprised?
Look at the Lisa fact checking.
I'm just on Wikipedia.
Just like a libtard. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Oh wow! Wow!
Shit.
Good night, everyone. We just got canceled.
Yeah, he dated her. He was 38 and she was 17.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then
What do you even talk about with a 17-year-old when you're that old?
nothing. You just
Oh, so how was school?
He just repeats
He's
that over and
immature.
over.
Like he's immature, so he's probably trying to talk to her about Superman, and she thought he was like a nerd, like she was still in high school.
so bizarre. Such a red flag.
I really like the
man.
Stitch design, by the way. This is a fun character.
Yeah.
I'm struggling, but I'm having fun.
I like it.
That's what it's all about. The struggle.
I like it. Bart Sears. Bart Sears.
Bart.
I don't really
Leader
have
of
much
the
to
Brutes and
interject.
Babes segment. Yeah,
I didn't really do comic
I feel
books,
like-
but I did read Bone. That's probably the
Jeff Smith. That's a classic.
yeah, Jeff
classic.
Smith. Yeah,
Classic.
that's the most I've dabbled in comics. Because otherwise, it would be like if I went into Silver Cactus and I was just kind of like perusing. Because my brother was super into comic books, but I would just like if I saw a cool cover, that was like the most I would kind of.
You ever opened up a comic book and you're like, I feel betrayed. This looks nothing like the cover.
Yes.
When I was a
oh,
kid,
that
yeah,
used to
when I
happen
was a
all the
kid.
time.
Yeah.
It's like draw like this for the whole thing.
Right.
Well, then I'm afraid to bring up what I was just going to mention. I really like the fact that there's a lot of guest cover artists, and the interior doesn't match.
Yeah. Well, now
alone in
there's
that,
so many.
I have a question for the artist world. Why don't they like it's good art? Why don't they have?
That's probably a time constraint,
like
if I
that.
had to guess.
Why don't they what?
Why don't they have the whole comic like that? It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's time consuming to draw an issue of a comic book.
Yeah, and that
So to hit 22 pages a month is a struggle.
Struggle.
Yeah, I
Especially
mean,
if you have to do the cover.
Yeah, look at Alex Ross's stuff. That took a long time to do, like all the Kingdom Come stuff and Marvels.
Like it took a long time because he had to paint every page, and his issues were either they were very short runs and very spaced out.
Yeah,
but they were an event.
They were. Now, yeah, when I was younger, I was definitely into Alex Ross. I mean, I know he's a well-known.
He is, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, when I'm not trying to pick lesser known, because I don't, like I said, it's going to be hard. It's just going to be ones that you didn't really, or I didn't appreciate enough. Is the ones I'm picking. Or like even today.
What would you say was like the golden age for you of like comics? Was it like when you were younger, or would you say it was in the 90s?
I'm gonna do shots if I do this. 90s.
Yeah.
90s.
I grew up
X-Men.
reading, like, the first comic I bought was like an X-Men miniseries. It was issue 3 of like an X-Men miniseries, X-Men and the Micronauts. So I had no idea what was going on, but I was hooked on that artwork. And then we had like random issues of Alpha Flight sitting around the house. And then one year my dad just bought us a stack of like every comic from the spinner rack for Christmas one year.
Spinner rack.
So it was like an issue of Captain America, an issue of Doctor Strange. It was the Marvel spinner rack. So it was like, I grew up with all Marvel. So that's where I gravitated. So it's funny that like years later, I was looking for those specific issues on Marvel Unlimited or eBay or something just to get them again. But they're so random. They're so like, no one cares about these issues, but they were almost pivotal for my art upbringing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I feel like as a kid, I was like younger, I was into like old Superman and Batman. But
Yeah.
definitely towards like the late 80s and early 90s was definitely like all X-Men. And
yes.
Like I don't know what it was about
Spider-Man is Amazing Friends, and then everyone do a shot. Jim Lee's X-Men comic. Because I didn't even start with his run on Uncanny X-Men. He was doing X-Men #1 by the time I got back into comics.
During your time, it was still very much a canny X-Men.
He was a very canny X-Men.
That's cool.
Oh, random note. I finally got to use the Posca markers that Ed got me for my present.
Yay!
No, how'd you like it?
You won't guess how I used it.
Did you try
was it a penis? Was it a penis?
Huh?
Was it a penis drawing?
No, God, no. I was working.
Did you paint on your dick?
No.
Oh wow, Jesus!
How scandalous. No, I was repairing something, and it was something that was like faded, and it helped to have like the white marker to mark it. So it's really cool.
Oh yeah,
that's cool.
I do still plan to make a piece with it. I just haven't figured that out yet.
Stop thinking about it. Just do it.
It's always the hardest part.
Josh.
I do the same though. It's like, what am I going to draw? I just don't know.
I want to feel good about what I'm going to draw.
I hear you.
Yeah, right now like it's all about the thick Ahsoka pinup. Right now.
Thick. Baguette.
Yeah.
So what inspired you? Were you just watching Ahsoka and just like, I need to draw her big booty style?
I've had it on so I make a queue of the art stuff that I would want to work on.
And big booty Ahsoka was on your queue?
Yeah, I was like, big booty Ahsoka? Yeah, why not? You know, I want to draw. I got to practice my anatomy, pull up all the anatomy references, and got to work.
Pull up all your Lowrider magazines.
All those Macy's catalogs.
Macy's catalogs? Which models were you seeing in those Macy's catalogs?
I needed fuller body types. I don't know.
Oh man, I remember my aunt used to live with us when I was younger, and like for some reason, like this is how I was exposed to Fredericks of Hollywood. I don't know if you're familiar with
the lingerie,
the lesser known Victoria's Secret.
The lesser known Victoria's Secret.
Slightly, a little bit sluttier, and of course this comes in the mail, and as a kid I'm like, what the hell? Like, and why does my aunt have a subscription to this? Like, what is she doing?
Freaky.
She's getting freaky. You're like, what? No.
And then you're like, but let me keep this page.
It's funny because she's probably like in her like early 30s. But you're like,
back then she was probably like maybe early 30s, late 20s. Yeah. And I was just like,
totally reasonable to be buying lingerie, and you're just like, ugh.
Ugh. That's almost
I didn't even know what lingerie was, you know?
That was almost your desert porn.
Yeah, it was exactly. But I don't know how we got onto. Oh no, we were talking about
Ahsoka's fat ass.
Yeah.
Ahsoka's fat ass.
The Force is strong with her.
The Sith will find out she's coming by the clapping of her ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Josh put a lot of thought into this piece.
I think they would call it a fat ass orange girl, right?
What? Why
What?
would they say that?
Isn't she orange? Is she not orange?
I get what you're. I get the
like
joke now.
pogs.
Yeah, like a fat ass, like a pog, a fat ass white girl.
Oh,
yeah, like a pog.
Aug.
A poug.
Pog.
It's like Smaug.
Smaug.
Fat ass Smaug. Let me tell you,
Smaug.
you ever see dragon?
Oh.
Some dragon art on DeviantArt. It's interesting.
Oh yeah, because DeviantArt is run by furries.
That's right. Don't you
And
forget
dragons.
it.
Shit.
Oh, I don't forget. I have it
You don't.
bookmarked.
It's like part of your daily, like your internet browsing.
Yes.
Gotta see what's new.
Does Stitch have a tear in his ear, or did I invent that?
He has
has
the
one in
two,
each ear.
two. One in the top on one ear and one in the bottom on the other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So I wasn't imagining shit.
yeah.
You're doing it right.
Mandela effect his
doing
ear.
Yeah, Nelson Mandela.
Right.
He is such a fun character, though.
Yeah.
He is.
And he's just
There's-
so cute, you know?
There's one artist that I've seen at conventions, and all he does is draw Stitch. Have you seen that guy?
I have not.
No.
He was at that convention that you did, the toy convention.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
I didn't-
yeah, but I guess he it's kind of like his shtick. I think he worked on the movie, but he draws a lot of like Stitch fan art. It's really good, but it's just all Stitch all the time.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
I know, like, I remember Paloma telling me there's a guy that hits up the conventions asking, like, paying artists to draw, like, penis art. Like, that's his
What?
thing. Like, he has this book.
that's
Yeah, ask Paloma about it.
That's an interesting segue.
I gotta give him I don't know how Stitch was involved in that one, but
Yeah, I was like, wait,
No,
Stitch's penis?
Not Stitches, but, like, I think, like, different
Like any-
characters. Like,
Oh, dude, you just
Yeah.
gave me an idea. Penis
Uh-oh.
are pet
Oh.
characters.
That sounds like it's already been done. John.
you know what? I'm reporting you to Disney or whatever IP you decide to put a penis on. As soon as you post it, I'm reporting you.
Josh is gonna get a cease and desist from like every
Right.
corporation.
I'm flagging you on Discord.
Isn't that Rule 34?
Rule 34, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
gonna
like-
ruin the AI data sets though, so it's it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Do you want me to stop that AI stuff? or
I
do
guess
you
it's a necessary evil.
Yeah. Do what you must, Josh. Save you.
Do what it takes, Josh.
everything
fight
that
the evil
everyone
robot.
generates from there on out is like penises are on it, so they can't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one started color yet, so I can't color pick off you fools.
I'm deciding if I want to color this one because I don't want to mess it up.
Color it, Brian.
I'll color it and mess it up.
It's another layer. How can you mess it up?
I don't know.
You
It's
can use
red and-
layers?
It's red and
That's a-
blue.
that's a
Those
joke,
are
that's a
flashy
joke.
colors.
Liz don't use layers. She just does it all
Yeah,
in
she
one
just-
She
shot.
raw dogs one layer. That's crazy.
Raw
Where's she been?
She was
I
here
have no
last week, but
clue.
couldn't. She said,
Yeah. She's
"What
been
was her
busy.
excuse why she didn't join us?" I don't remember.
She probably found a cooler podcast to hang out in.
Dang.
Shit. I'm gonna hang out in a place that has actual viewers.
Jeez.
I'm in the Art Sushi podcast.
You know, like I noticed most of our viewers are after the fact. I think people like
Like they
Like,
catch
Yeah,
I'm
it's
the
not-
probably hard
place.
to watch live. I'd imagine.
yeah, I hate watching live like streams.
because we have a topic and then we don't stick to it because
right.
Josh's big booty Ahsoka talk that we get distracted by and like You know who else has a big booty?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Oh man.
You have to draw that.
You know that's been done before.
Lilo and
what?
Why can't I? Why can't I remember this kid? This monster's name?
Lilo.
Stitch.
Yeah.
Oh, Stitch.
Weird.
Oh,
couldn't remember
the actual
Stitch.
character. It's written at the top of the screen.
I didn't see. I think it's all those. I think it's still all those fumes I'm inhaling from
The resin.
Pretty.
Yeah, the resin.
Are you still doing that, or are you talking about the after
No.
effects from the first week?
I'm still doing it, but I have the
resin
mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's helped a lot. I don't smell nothing, but
Need that.
I'm also curious, wondering like maybe it's coming through, and I'm just breathing in deeper now.
Do you have the
Oh,
vapor filters?
Yeah, I have all the filters. I can
Then-
replace the
then it's
filters
fine.
whenever.
I trust 3M. Our corporate
Wow.
overlords 3M.
I mean, I didn't get a 3M brand. I got
well, never
one
mind.
off at
Oh, geez.
Amazon.
We got a Timu
What's
mask.
that? The mask itself is lead, like heavily leaded.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I cracked the
Everything's
garage door open.
You
I
really
was about to
gotta
write-
not do that.
I was about to have him saying "make it so," but that's Picard. What's Kirk's line? Is it engage, or is it
no,
I'll
he-
sleep with you? I forget which one is he says every
He
episode.
made out with everything.
Yes,
Everything.
he's
Oh.
That's
paying
why I
for
love
sure.
the character Zap Brannigan on
Yeah,
Oh,
on
right.
Futurama.
Futurama.
I'm like, that is the accurate portrayal.
When
Banging all
Phil
the
Hartman
space
died,
babes.
they replaced the actor, right?
Did
On
they?
Futurama.
I thought he might have died before Futurama came out. And that's just a guy
Why
paying
did-
homage.
Oh, maybe. For some reason, I was thinking that was Phil Hartman.
Hmm.
I definitely think Phil Hartman was the basis for that character.
Oh, okay. I'm just
Uh,
making up fake news.
Futurama. You're right. Let me see. It came out in 1999 and Phil Hartman died in 98.
So it's definitely an homage.
Mm.
Yeah, I was convinced it was Phil Hartman. Maybe I'm just mixing up old Simpsons episodes or something.
No, it's
Yeah.
definitely it's Zap Brannigan voice actor. Oh, it is Billy West. Yeah, that's got to be an
Oh,
homage then. It has to be.
Yeah.
He had such a great voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Yeah, what happened? He got shot by his wife, right?
By his wife,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I think-
crazy.
Yeah, I think she was
He
like
should've-
jealous or some weird
You
shit.
shouldn't have said it to face.
Oh, jeez.
What?
To stun.
We're talking about Phil Hartman.
She set the gun to domestic abuse.
We're talking about Phil Hartman. He wasn't in Star Trek.
Now I'm thinking about phaser settings, and like they're fucking extreme, right? It's either you get like
To
tased,
kill.
Or you disintegrate
murder.
him, right?
Yeah. You just better
Yeah.
hope.
there's like no funeral for you. You're getting disintegrated.
Yeah, you
You're like,
accidentally
oh,
set
shit.
it to the wrong thing. It's like
Yeah.
terrible. One day we'll have phaser set to stun. One day.
One day.
When the cops will still accidentally use the
Turn
non-stun
off their body
settings.
cams and then whoopsie
Turn off,
daisy.
yeah, turn
Yeah.
off the body cam.
They
Like,
can't-
"Ooh, I thought I had that set
Yeah.
to stun.
They can't wait for kill setting. There's no evidence afterwards, right?
They can't wait for that shit.
Wait,
Oh
have
my
you guys
God.
have you guys watched do you guys know of Neil Breen, the guy who makes movies here in Vegas?
No, no.
No.
Well, I was gonna say like he sounds like that was it I did not do it. I did not. Oh hi.
Oh,
That's how I.
Tearing me apart.
Yeah, that's how I picture the.
What is that guy? The Room director, Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah,
Tommy Wiseau.
That's how I picture the testimonies will sound like. I did not set it to kill.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm trying to eyeball Stitch's color, and this is just not.
I'm just color picking Josh's, even if it's inaccurate. Why am I picking from their colorblind dude? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with
I
me?
was like, why me?
I too color picked off of Josh. I just tweaked it a little because it needed a little more purple. But I'm still a little too saturated and dark, I think. But thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh.
Actually, I think it's somewhat accurate, Josh. But I think this is one of the colors you can see.
It is actually,
and obviously you can't see. Obviously, you can't see Kirk's. Is that what you see Kirk's shirt as? Don't tell me.
Can you not see yellow?
Isn't Kirk the ship captain?
Yes,
Kirk
red shirts are the ones that get killed on away
yellow
missions.
Shirt.
Wait, he's yellow?
Yes.
What do you think?
Red shirts get
Did
killed.
you think it was red?
I thought it was red.
I think that's a common.
They're the ones that die first.
Yeah.
No, you've seen Kirk before.
Wait, who's Kirk?
Well, you're probably thinking of wasn't Picard? Picard's red, right?
Wore red, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
maybe that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they switched command colors with engineering. And they switched it around.
Tell us more, Ed.
Obviously, I did not.
Well, technically, Commander Data, he was originally a red shirt.
I love it. You're wearing your glasses today, too.
Actually, in season 7, episode 12.
I know way too much. I'm such a fucking nerd. I'm
it's
sorry.
Right.
Hey,
do not apologize. Nerds make everything more interesting. And
I'm
fun.
just a Star Wars nerd, so it's not like I'm trying to act like I'm better than anyone.
You're a normie.
I'm a normie.
Dude,
you're a space bro.
Space bro. I don't like all these chicks in my Star Wars.
Hey, what's happening, droopy-eyed mofo? Who is the face of this channel? Who I'm looking at?
Droopy-eyed
I'm definitely not. I am not the face. I'm definitely the heel.
Ed,
Brian's the face.
Am I the face?
The pizza Ed's is the face.
Oh, no, Ed's the heel. Ed's definitely the heel of the podcast. Yeah. If we're talking about, everyone take a shot, pro wrestling terms.
There it is. Where's my tally?
I mean, I wish I was like.
Are you going to start doing a silent tally on the upper corner? That would be funny.
And then, the next time we meet in person, you'll have to take all these shots.
You should have in the audio version, there should be like a sound of like a bell, like a wrestling bell. Each time, it's just there to acknowledge that Brian made a reference. We just won't talk about it, but it's just like ding. There it was.
So, droopy-eyed mofo, if you're asking who started the podcast, it's actually Ed. Ed is the one that. He's the
well, I'd say you. I'd say both of us.
Both of us.
I had no clue how to run a podcast.
But like the idea to run it was yours because you wanted to talk about art with other artists, and that was basically how this whole thing started. And I was like, "Yes, please."
He's like, "Let me."
You had podcast experience.
Let me talk all the time.
Let him cook.
Please.
Let him cook.
Oh man. But yeah, droopy-eyed mofo.
Welcome to the show.
Great name.
To the show.
Great name.
Oh yeah, well, I was talking about being a nerd. I used to like hide that fact so much. Like
you're supposed to, right? Because you got I not you. You
like
never got bullied.
Well, it wasn't cool. It wasn't cool to be a nerd back in the day. Now it is.
But even like in recent years, when I was like playing a lot of D&D, there were friends I would not even mention it to, because
damn,
yeah, I was just like,
bullied?
No, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I used to hang out with like a lot of tattooers and stuff, and that just wasn't like an understood thing.
I remember when I was telling people about D&D, And then I realized like, oh God, like, yeah, people that don't know what it is. And even I wasn't like super into it, but if you would like explain it to like non-dorky people, like the disdain on their face was just like, you're like playing make-believe. It's like, okay, you're fucking boring, first of all. But it's like, don't look at me like I'm like super nerdy. It's just, yeah, it's weird, the stigma of, because I feel like I used to get the same for saying that I like video games, but like even if you're playing online, you're still socializing with people and you're talking to your friends, and it's like, what difference does it make as to like where you're sitting? Exactly. So I was always like weird, but people want to be like shitty about it.
I remember this comic. I like the comparison of a bunch of sports fans making fun of like, oh nerd, look at them dressing up like dressing up all costumes, and then it shows them the sports fans in a panel, and they've got jerseys on,
their favorite players,
painted. They're wearing someone's uniform for work. I mean, I'm like, that's cool too.
While talking about their fantasy football stats,
we could all enjoy our thing.
Yeah. People just
I had to hide the fact that I liked comic books in high school because I got bullied in school often.
Yeah, I
didn't want to give them ammo
in high school, so I didn't want them.
Wait, in high school, weren't you like a football jock?
Yeah, I was. I played wrestling and football.
He was the bullied.
Oh. And that's why you discovered the truth, Brian.
You were projecting. You were projecting.
His bully, his nerd origin story goes something like this. Ed finally shoved the last nerd kid into the locker. The kid drops a book on the floor. He picks it up, and it says D&D. The pages very slowly. Yeah, very slowly. He's more and more fascinated by D&D, and he tells the nerd, "Oh, I'm taking this." And then that night, he read the whole thing. There you go.
You know, it's funny. I was friends with in high school, like my freshman year. I was playing football, and a friend of mine was playing D&D at lunch, and I was like curious, and I wanted to know what it was. I asked him, and then he was just like, "No," like just straight up like as if it was like a secret society
for
thing.
you, yeah.
Or maybe they thought it was a trap. Maybe they thought I was gonna just come into the library at lunch and like ruin, flip the table over. It's like, no, I want to be one of you.
I tried to play D&D when I was. What's the age limit? Like, is it 8 and up or something, or is it 9 and up? Whatever the age limit was, I was 1 year under that. And then Alan and I tried to play with our older brother and his friends, and they would point to the box and say, "Says 8 and up, you're not allowed."
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
I grew up hating D&D for that reason, and didn't play D&D until like well into the 90s.
Because they didn't let you play.
Because they didn't let me play.
Oh, speaking of underrated artists, I think we should mention the Cereal Box people. I don't know the name.
Oh my goodness, yes. I don't know if they sign their work, but I feel like they should be known.
I feel like there should be a documentary on who made those, because man, they're always lit.
Yes.
I would agree.
You know, it's funny. When I was doing casino art slot design stuff, Dion would take us we would just go buy snacks occasionally at like the supermarket or something. He would take us through the cereal aisle and goes, "Look at all these logos. You guys need to be doing this." So I learned
that from Dion also.
Yeah, the mug root beer logo, cereal box aisle, all that stuff is
making perfect. Slots. You're just making cereal boxes for old people.
Yeah, old people cereal boxes.
Granny bait.
Granny
What's
bait.
The top color used in cereal box for old people? They're like a
brown.
Brown.
Fiber.
Damn.
She answered quick too.
No, I love
moonlighting is old people cereal box.
Yeah. That's what I do. We did a lot of that when I worked at the t-shirt company. We would just kind of like look at a lot of like different packaging and stuff like that. Too much time was spent doing that, I think.
Was it too much? By the way, I just color picked off of your Stitch ear, Elisa. Thank you.
It's okay. I really was like analyzing pictures, so I feel like I hopefully got it right.
It's close enough.
That's close enough. Yeah.
Good enough for government work.
I didn't make his arms chunky enough. That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, his arms are rather chunky.
They could be chunkier. He's a chunkster. I was obsessed. I think this is probably still my favorite Disney movie. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is a good
I just love it. I love it so much. I love Chris Sanders is one of my favorite artists who did all the character design and stuff. There's something so appealing about how he draws people too. They're always like very thick.
Yeah.
Just so visually just appealing.
They got that Ahsoka dump truck.
They really do. They really do. It's just
Am I right, Josh?
It's just very refreshing to see just like women that have like thick legs and stuff and like big noses. Yeah. It's just like it's just nice to see. Well.
Outside of the Disney princess norm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, I guess they weren't princesses because they're never represented in any Disney princess capacity, but oh well.
They should be.
I agree. Why am I here? Why is my face enlarged?
Did Ed
he just quantumed out.
Are you the de facto leader when Ed is not around?
Yes, she is.
Now I am the face of the channel. Pod. Fear me. Oh God. Matt Dimmick asked, "Did we discuss everyone's favorite cereal already?"
Oh,
we did not.
Cereal.
We did not. I'm gonna go ahead and say.
Growing up, it was Frosted Flakes, but now that I'm old and boring, Raisin Bran.
Wait, Frosted Flakes isn't old and boring?
No,
because it had Tony the Tiger.
I know, but it's kind of old and boring though.
Oh, is it? It's just so sugary. Kid. I can't handle that no more.
I was a Cocoa Puffs kid.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I agree. Now it's like you can't be eating Frosted Flakes now. They're not great now.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing so great.
I'm not doing so great.
I like the Honey Nut Cheerios, and I still
Honey Nut
do.
Cheerios are pretty good. Pretty good.
It's my mom never bought us the kids cereal growing up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It wasn't even really like health reasons. It was just we were just forced to eat Honey Nut Cheerios. So like growing up, I never really ate all of the goofy cereals.
Oh,
I never had a chance until I became like a teenager, and then I was like actively like, oh, let me try Fruit Loops and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't get it like at school?
No, because my mom always packed my lunch, so I never really. Yeah, I just wasn't able to taste any of those things as a kid.
Interesting.
I like Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks. I thought that was a weird.
Apple Jacks is pretty good.
Yeah. I remember as a kid because we didn't get Cookie Crisp a lot growing up, but I remember.
Oh my gosh!
Eating a bowl and growing up thinking they were actually legit chocolate chip cookies in the bowl.
Yeah.
And then I had it again when my kids started eating it, and I was like, they either changed it or young Brian was an idiot, which I think we've already discussed. That young Brian is an idiot.
Yeah. Is Ed locked out?
I don't know. Are we supposed to get him back in? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know whose job it is.
Who would be doing that? That's Ed's job.
That's Ed's problem. Oh, Matt still likes Frosted Flakes.
Nice.
They're great.
Yeah, pretty great. I do like Honey Nut Cheerios. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good.
And yeah, you said Cookie Crisp. Like I thought that was new. I thought that was a new cereal of my generation. I'm wrong. Grant.
Oh yeah, no, it's from it might be from the 70s. I don't even know. I just remember it from the 80s.
Let's see.
Yeah, I thought that was a newer cereal. I wouldn't have suspected a Gen Xer. to have access to Cookie Crisp. But that's good.
There's another cereal called Ice Cream Cones, and they had the Ice Cream Jones as the spokesperson.
Whoa.
I remember.
What the
I remember. It just popped in.
What the fuck?
I didn't expect it to be that wacky. Imagine a commercial like, "What up? It's Ice Cream Cones and your host Ice Cream Jones here."
It might as well have been that wacky. He rode one of those Ice Cream Man bicycles and just threw ice cream cones.
Everything had to be so extreme. I love it.
Yeah. And that cereal was pretty good. But then I think I started eating, like, that's when I discovered like the different flavors of Captain Crunch. And that's when I started shredding the roof of my mouth for the rest of my life.
I've never had Captain Crunch.
It's
I have what is the flavor of that?
Good. The original Captain Crunch is hard to describe. It's almost like, how would you describe that? I don't know. I don't know how to.
Were there like fruit pieces there?
No, there was Crunch Berries. There's Crunch Berries. And then occasionally they would have the Oops All Crunch Berries box.
Oh, the Oops All Berries, yeah.
Which was kind of like overkill. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Welcome back.
Holy crap.
That was a long...
It restarted.
You weren't on the show anymore?
All of a sudden,
again?
I don't know.
Ooh, you're shit.
Yeah. He's good. It's CrowdStrike. It's CrowdStrike. They're after you.
Or Quantum Fiber.
Holy crap. I was actually surprised the stream kept going.
Yeah, that's right. Like we didn't all drop out.
I became the captain.
She was like, "Look at me. I'm the captain now."
I was scared.
Luckily, Matt stepped in and said, "What cereal do you all like?"
Yeah, Matt saved the day with his question.
Saved the day.
Here I am, fucking brain farting again. Lilo and
Stitch. Oh my god,
Lilo and
Stitch. That's such a bad thing, isn't it?
What do you want to call him? Let's go with that.
I've been wanting to either call him Switch or Twitch, and I was like,
those are his cousins.
I'll allow it.
Those are his cousins.
Yeah.
Are these official ear colors? Because I'll just pick from you guys.
Yeah, they are.
I color picked off of Josh? No, Elisa.
Whatever works. Oh man, you guys! I like how you guys turned out. I like that hairpiece on yours.
Yeah, that's great. That is very. I really like how that's rendered, Josh. You had some nice wispy lines there. It's very satisfying.
Wispy with the Enterprise.
Enterprise car rental.
Enterprise car rental. I rented a car when we went to Florida, and like the vast majority of options were like electric vehicles, and I wanted one, but I didn't know if Florida had any place I could plug it in. It seems like that's a safe bet that Florida wouldn't have EV friendly.
I think you're correct.
Yeah. So I was like, I guess I'll get a combustion engine like it's 1900s.
I just saw a clip of Marjorie Taylor Greene.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was God, what was she was like rambling on about how like gas prices were going to go up because of electric cars. I'm like, that's not how that would work.
That's not how any of this works.
Yeah. I don't think they understand how anything works.
Yeah,
well, she definitely doesn't understand how any of this works.
Yeah, it's like, what is she rambling on about? But anyway. All right. I think I'm done with this Stitch. I've had enough.
Good job.
Thank you.
I've had enough of this Quantum.
You know what's the best part in Stitch, Lilo and Stitch? There's like a part where they're hunting him at night, and they're using like night vision, and all you can see are his eyes. and then they say something, and it's the way he whips around, and you just see these like white eyes staring at the screen. It's like so good. Because he is like terrifying. He's like just chaos.
My favorite part of Stitch is when Lilo's praying for an angel and he emerges and he's like,
oh yeah. So good. That's such a good movie. They're making a live action, I believe.
No. Why?
Because Disney sucks.
Because Disney.
Yeah.
That's why.
Because the copyright's about to expire. They need to protect it with a quick, lame attempt.
Is that why? I don't know.
I don't know why Disney's doing it, because that's like their own properties. But like, that's why we're getting a Lord of the Rings remake. So who's it? Fox? Who owns that? The rights to that can keep it for some reason.
I just saw you color pick live. I was like, what is this right here?
Because I'm actually sharing my actual screen. So if you
nice.
Because I used that see now I'm zooming in.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice.
Just because I think maybe having 2 Magma browsers open at once is causing issues. Way to go, Magma! Way to go! So yeah.
Whoa! I thought we liked Magma.
In our magazine.
No, we love Magma.
I really like that hair on your Stitch, Brian. That's really cool.
What's that?
Really like that hairdo.
Oh, thank you. I'm having fun today. Having fun this week.
I am not having fun with this. Too many.
Even though you're the Trekkie and I'm a Warzy.
Is that what they call them? A Warzy?
No. They're just. I think they call them bitter, angry nerds.
They'll cut you with a lightsaber if you say that.
Yes, we'll cut you with a lightsaber. I like that picture of Natalie Portman that had the Stop Wars shirt on, written in the Star Wars font, and everyone's like, has she even seen the movies? I was like,
God.
She probably saw the 3 she was in. Probably.
Didn't they all hate making those movies?
I
mean, I hated watching them.
Oh, shots fired.
I feel like the prequels were more well liked later on.
Yeah, when the new trilogy came out, everyone acted like they liked the prequels. They had to pretend to like the prequels just so they can hate on the new trilogy.
I've always liked Phantom Menace. That's my unpopular opinion.
I was gonna say, me too. Phantom Menace was so cool.
You were a literal child when that came out.
Dude,
whenever I would hear the Duel of Fates, I would feel so amped up.
Yeah, let me tell you, Duel of Fates. I'll put up with all Jar Jar Binks forever because we got Duel of Fates. That is that song. Let me tell you.
And that fight scene, I've never seen a fight scene, and I've seen the trilogy before I saw Phantom Menace, and there was no fight scene like that one.
No, there's nothing like that at the time. Like Darth Maul, Ray Park is. You didn't see that kind of stuff unless you're watching Jet Li movies, but you never saw it in Star Wars, so it really stood out. I know this is a wildly unpopular opinion, but I feel like Anakin and Obi-Wan trying to cut each other in half in Revenge of the Sith is probably the best lightsaber fight of that new trilogy of the series.
Wait, the one from Kenobi?
No, the one from Revenge
of
the Sith.
Oh, the one in the
high ground one. The high ground one.
That's very good.
The first half of it, they're not clashing sabers. They're literally trying to cut each other in half. And it's you could just feel how angry Anakin is, and I think no other Star Wars movie captured that as well.
Yeah, I mean,
because Phantom Menace was cool, but there's a lot of showy moves.
When he yells out "I hate you," that was a reference to how much he hated Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I don't know if you know that was an Easter egg for true Star Wars fans.
Did you see when Hayden Christensen was at the Star Wars celebration? They were announcing what was that show he did with Ewan McGregor?
Obi-Wan the Kenobi.
Yeah.
Kenobi?
And like the
'Cause he was also
ovation
in
that he got
Ahsoka.
was like just so, and he was like tearing up, and it was just like
Yeah,
Because he was hated for years.
that recognition of like, hey man, you know what, you did an all right job.
It wasn't your fault.
It wasn't your fault.
I never hated Hayden Christensen. I hated the droid factory scene from Attack. I hated the entirety of Attack of the Clones, especially that droid factory scene.
That was awful.
Yeah, that whole film was like
little,
blue
so
screen,
that's like
wasn't
my
it?
favorite. What's that?
That was like the whole movie was like blue screen, wasn't it?
Yeah, the whole trilogy, the whole new trilogy was blue screened.
Yeah. I still don't like the prequels. Like I probably told you, I fall asleep during the pod race, and then I wake up for Duel of Fates. And that's I missed everything in between.
You don't watch Sebulba?
No, well,
he's the best. Little cranky little man.
It's like during the pod race, like it's just the humming of the pods just put me out.
The white noise knocks you out. Great sound effects, though.
Dude,
great sound effects.
That shit was so cool, though. If you were a kid watching
that blew my mind as a kid.
I was like, me and Brian capture that feeling of.
Me and Brian had Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, so Empire Strikes Back. He's trying to capture the feeling of like Empire Strikes Back, the snow speeder stuff.
Yeah.
Because I saw Empire Strikes Back at a drive-in theater, and there was like a couple of kids sitting on the car roof in front of me. It looked like they were in the snow speeder. Normally, I'd have been upset by that, but like 6-year-old Brian was like, "That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I want to be in a snow speeder."
All right. Well, I'm done with my stitch here.
All right. Good job, Josh. Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nicely done. He's so cute.
Good
his
calling me out.
His little hair.
Not red, it's yellow. All right. Well, I'll catch y'all next time.
All right.
You got to make your teppanyaki now.
Man. Yeah, time for teppanyaki.
Teppanyaki time.
Who's your favorite teppanyaki artist?
I gotta say it's Hanzu Matsumoto. Don't look him up because I just made that.
He had a name
That's
ready.
A deep choice. That's a deep choice. I like that he actually chose a Japanese name.
Yeah, he had it on the ready.
Japanese-ish name.
That was pretty legit.
Later, dudes.
All right,
bye.
bye.
All right, see you, Josh. Trying to figure out what the color of Transporter is.
It's like kind of goldy, glittery, right? Oh,
is it
rainbow! Rainbow would be cute.
It's not blue.
Rainbow would be cute.
Let's see. Star Trek.
I feel like it's a mix of colors, maybe.
It looks like it's a little whitish purpley.
Whitish purple.
Like white, like if you did white and then like a purple, like a violet glow. That seems to be what I'm seeing here. But that's
I'll just swing it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It gets the point across.
It gets the point.
Yeah.
As long as everyone knows.
No, yeah, this was definitely a fun one.
This was a cute one. Yeah. I like kind of drawing pop culture characters. It's kind of fun to see everybody's takes.
Like my bad take on Garfield. That was fun too.
There is no bad take on Garfield. It's just it is Garfield. It is one Garfield. Unified. Yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah, maybe I should change the filters on that mask or something.
To change the filter on what? Oh, on your red.
Yeah.
You're like slow.
Yeah, I actually took like a couple days like not printing, just so I didn't have to deal with like fumes. I think it's worse because I don't get a headache, but I felt like I would just because it's in the garage and it's hot in there, so I'm sweating.
Oh, so it's probably heat stroke. as well. Right?
Right. I'm probably absorbing.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
All the
yeah,
ailments.
it's like heat, and I'm just absorbing all like this stuff into my pores, and I'm just like, I'm done.
All right, I'm done.
I'm
done. That was fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Getting high on your own supply.
I know. Wish I had a supply. No, I don't. I don't.
White girl interrupted.
White girl interrupted.
Oh my god, my knee hurts.
I wish I'd written down.
I was flamingoing for half of this podcast while drawing.
Were you really?
Like 1 foot on a knee?
Standing on one foot, and then the other, my right
I do
foot
that
on
too.
my left knee.
If I'm standing in one spot, I'll put the foot on one kneecap.
Because it fits right there.
Yeah. Why is
it's like it's made for that.
This is a fun
that's intelligent design.
I think my son might have been playing video games.
Oh, is that why you were?
Doesn't
he know? Doesn't he know?
Don't he know? I don't know. I'm having all sorts of technical issues.
I don't know. I feel like we're still rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
We saved the conversation by talking about cereal.
Yes.
There you
because we ran out of comic book artists to talk about because I didn't want to do more shots. I really like Becky Cloonan. She's like, I didn't really read anything she did. Great. But yeah, I love her style a lot because it's very, very Western, but it looks like it's manga inspired. And it has a lot of texture and life to it.
Yeah.
And also, speaking of feeling like you got ripped off when you buy the comic, I used to read the Buffy the Vampire Slayer comic, and Joe Chen would do all the covers. Those covers are so good.
Those covers were awesome.
But it's not like the interior art sucked. It just was not the same artist.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually got a stack of Buffy the Vampire Slayer comics, like graphic novels.
Just for the covers?
No, like I mentioned it online somewhere. I think it was Instagram, and like this person sent me a whole bunch.
Really?
So nice.
Wow. Got them fans, huh?
Yeah, got them fans.
Got them fans.
And then they started sending me like dead birds in the mail.
It's always a good sign.
Hat heads.
Like sticks tied together.
Together.
Weird shapes. Like this kind of looks like me.
Are these cat bones? No, this person was nice.
That's cool.
They just saw that I was a fan, so I was just like, cool, thank you.
Yeah.
Send them a print in exchange, so it worked out.
Nice. It's very nice.
Which reminds me, I need to get on my print game. I haven't actually.
Oh, that's coming up. You better hurry.
Yeah. I know. I will.
I'm just have to account for shipping times to get your stuff. Because if everyone's ordering around that time,
it'll be fine. That's what I tell Rachel all the time, because I feel like Rachel stresses out more for me.
Yeah, because she's the organizer, right? She's your
my handler.
Your handler.
Yeah.
I swear, if I show up, like if I go all the way, because it's in Vegas, if I could travel all the way to see you two at your table and you hand me some vouchers, like it's Star Wars action figures in 1977, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah. No, I think if I stressed out a little more, she might feel more comfortable. I don't know. It's just like.
She's like, you're not taking it seriously enough.
It's like, I am. It'll be fine. Like, because like I have all those prints that I printed out, the 3D prints, and it's like, how are we gonna paint all these? I'm like, it'll be fine. I have an airbrush. That's my mentality. It's just like, and she's like pulling her hair out, and I'm just like, we got this. We got this. Don't worry. It's like that whole mentality that like either way, it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
You're just gonna sell a bunch of unpainted ones and have your master version. Here's how when you paint it yourself, is how they should look.
Yeah, and some people are telling me that I should like just sell them blank, and I just like I feel there's something.
I mean, they are cool looking blank.
I think they would be great sellers blank, but like I feel like if you did the painted ones, you could charge a buttload for those, and then sell the blanks at your asking price.
Yeah, that's true. And then everyone will just want blanks. I'm like, okay, here.
Yeah, well, because I imagine you'll sell the painted ones quickly, and then you'll have nothing but blanks.
I don't know. Hopefully, I sell some stuff, but I'm going into it thinking if I don't, it was still a funny experience.
You're like travel expenses are cheap.
Yeah, yeah. There's like no travel expense. Like and I'm splitting it with Elisa, so that's already saved so much.
Yeah,
you know.
Is it 2 minutes from your house?
No, it's probably closer to. No, it's over at the World Market Center.
It's with the traffic the way it is now. It's probably like a 20-minute drive.
World Market, the one on 95 and like near the outlet
Spaghetti
mall.
Bowl.
Yeah, right near the outlet mall.
Oh, that's way close to me. Not way close, but that's much closer than our normal meeting spot. And Brittany's suggested new meeting spot this Saturday.
Yes,
is that this Saturday?
This Saturday. Yeah,
this Saturday.
I'm not going to say where it's at, but
which I won't be able to go to.
Oh no!
Yeah, I totally forgot.
Blaze,
you're back.
Your waking hours.
Well, we'll let you know how it goes at the new spot.
Yeah.
Since obviously you don't.
Why can't you make it, Lisa? Or is it?
I am going to my friend's wedding anniversary celebration on the lake. So they rented boats and stuff. But I had it in my calendar. Yeah, I know it's weird because I had it in my calendar for a while, and I was like, oh, it is the first Saturday of that month.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming your friends. They should know.
Yeah,
don't they know what your schedule is?
We're on a podcast, but
we're on a podcast for Christ's sake. No, but I think the switch up is gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm curious what you guys think of it.
Yeah, and of course, also for some reason, wrestling also falls on the same day as usual.
Yes,
on our meetups.
Yes, I think all the PLEs fall on the same days as our meetups now. We're in sync with WWE. There it is. Yes, Blaze, we did start our usual time, but we were 5 minutes late. Right after you said you were gonna have to pass, we showed up.
He woke up from bed and then decided to join us again. Yes. Thanks for stopping through.
Yeah.
Yes. Here comes Phoenix announcing that it's time to end the pod.
Phoenix is on cue. He's like, you've been on for an hour and a half. You need to.
She's got an
pick me up.
She needs sustenance.
She's got an internal clock.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't eat this late. She just needs affection.
That's just me that eats this late. Like savage. No, I actually ate before the pod, so I'm good to go. Good to go. No nightmares, no weird dreams.
Did you get any weird dreams or night? Stop licking my hair.
No, I don't dream. I wish I dreamt, but
you don't. Yeah, you don't dream ever, like not even nightmares or. Because I often don't have. I don't often remember my dreams, but sometimes, like when, like right before I wake up, if I'm having a nightmare or something, I remember that stuff.
Right. If I ever do dream on the rare occasion, it's something like I'll have a dream that I got like a new car, and then I'll wake up. I'll wake up thinking, "Where's my new car?" It's like I'll be so convinced that I had gone through and bought a new car, but I'm just so weird.
Wait, Blaze says we were listed at 10 something.
10 something.
Oh, weird.
That's
what'd you
do? Is that Eastern time?
You know what? I probably
it is 10 Eastern.
Okay, I get it now. I messed up. God, I'm
just the fumes. They're getting to you.
Edward's fault because of the fumes.
Yeah, I usually mean to set it for 7 p.m. Pacific time, and I probably totally because I think the default was 10 a.m. or something. I'm sorry. I know.
It happens.
My bad. Sorry, Blaze. Sorry, Blaze.
Sorry, Blaze.
We're here.
Sorry,
We're
Blaze.
here. So he was probably going by the time that he thought we were coming on, which is totally my fault. Blame the fumes.
As an aside, I really like these sketch and chalk brushes on Magma.
I haven't tried them. I'll
Sketch
have to
and
give
chalk
them a go.
brushes.
Yeah, I haven't had to do any fiddling with brushes since I started using the sketch and chalk brushes. I use Sketchy 2 for everything. And the lasso fill tool.
Check these out. I haven't even dabbled in these. Let's see.
I don't have to bug Elisa about her brush settings anymore.
Oh, these are nice. Okay.
Thanks, Blaze.
Thanks, Blaze.
Thanks.
I fucked up. Okay.
Oh gosh. Oh, these are very nice.
Yes,
these feel like a Procreate level.
Exactly.
Wow.
What? Which ones were these? The
Sketch and
chalk?
chalk. I use Sketchy 2, but I also I tried pencil and soft pencil, but I think they're too tiny for me.
Sketchy 2. Let me try this son of a bitch.
Y'all gonna be like Liz doing your second and third pieces.
Yeah, this is a very nice
No,
brush.
not quite.
How nice.
Oh, that's awesome that you stumbled across these, Brian.
I'm gonna have
I started using them last week.
Time.
I started using them last week.
You didn't want to tell us your secrets or something?
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, I remember announcing that, hey, we have access to these paid brushes now, but I just didn't say that I was using them because I wasn't sure. All right.
Uh-oh.
I was using it last week. I wasn't sure.
It's fine, Brian.
And now after this whole,
you're hiding stuff from now.
It felt like this one felt really good. This one felt really good. I hit it on purpose because I wanted to look like a star this week.
And now you let Elisa know, and now you're just taking that away from yourself.
And there we go. Now it's over.
Now it's over. You had your moment, Brian. You had your moment.
Here, this is what I have to say about that.
Look at you. Damn.
Brian cannot be trusted. Diona and Simon did, like, I used the Twitter avatar for the longest time. It was a piece that Diona and Simon did, and it said, don't be Brian. And it was like this cartoony, grumpy face of me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I loved that so much. I used it for every social media thing forever.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, once you figure out how to draw Stitch,
you got it.
You got it. Like, I feel like I could draw Stitch all the time now.
That's probably why
not me, because I can't picture Stitch in my head after this.
Right. Oh, sad.
No, that's fine.
That's right. Your mind's eye is all.
It's peace and quiet. No inner monologue. No weird images. Just flooding my brain. Space. I have the ability to read whenever I want because there's no voice or image bothering me.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that must be nice because I can't read because of that fact. There's so much noise happening.
It's
like
it's a double-edged sword because I can't picture anything I'm reading. So if it's very weird out there sci-fi stuff, I can't picture it, or like weird, like fantasy.
Like a character. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to picture that stuff.
Gotcha.
But like the body horror stuff that The Expanse talks about is easy for me to imagine because I played Dead Space, and it's a lot like those necromorphs.
No, I watched Event Horizon recently. It's been like.
Does it hold up?
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it holds up.
I remember that movie.
I've heard good things about it. I just remember being like, it was too much for me at the time because I wasn't watching horror movies, and I never revisited it. And I just kept hearing people saying they hated it the first time they saw it. But the people that loved it back then loved it today.
Yeah, No, definitely revisit it if you get a chance. I think it holds up. I mean, obviously, there's if you watch it, the intro, like the music intro in the beginning, is very 90s. So get past that, the score in the beginning, you're like, what the hell am I watching? It's like some kind of It's if they redid it, I would totally redo the score.
Yeah,
just so it didn't sound so 90s actiony.
There was a book I read that was very similar to that, not as extreme as Event Horizon, but I know I have it listed somewhere because I'm keeping track of all the books I read every year now.
Oh, nice.
What are you making lists?
And checking them twice.
I really like these brushes.
They're good, right?
Yeah.
Blaze asks, have you seen the new Deadpool movie?
Ed has.
I also have.
But we're spoiler free. We're spoiler free for Brian's sake, or else we would just be.
Well, I don't mind. Like, you can spoil it for me. It's just don't spoil it for our listeners. Dead Silence is the name of the novel that's similar to Event Horizon. And I did like it.
Brian, why aren't you drawing more stitches? That you notice?
I know. Now we're all like,
I don't know what
Stitch crazy.
I don't know what Stitch looks like anymore.
Yeah, you've erased it from your brain.
I've erased
They're all here.
Yeah.
He is. I want to do one with like the 6 arms, but
good one.
Maybe I'll do that in my sketchbook or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have all these Disney characters in my sketchbook. Like I'm 12 or something.
Speaking of reading, by the way. Speaking of reading, I recommend the novel Horror Movie. It's just called Horror Movie.
Horror movie?
Yeah.
Is it a novel?
It's a novel called Horror Movie, and it's about this guy that was in this bootleg horror, this low budget horror movie that never actually got made. And they hint that there's a lot of tragedy behind it. And the novel's about they're going to actually remake it as a studio film, and he's going to be in it like 30 years later. It's got a great ending. I did not expect the ending. I don't know if you'll like it, Ed, because you have too many voices in your head and you see stuff.
I don't have voices like that.
Okay.
I can.
I'm just messing with you.
I absorb everything in my surroundings. You know what it's like sometimes when we go to Grouchy, that place once a month.
Well, now we're definitely not going there.
Like when everyone's talking at once, I can absorb almost everything around me, and then
you
even
can?
if there's a table, yes,
I'm the same way. I could be like,
I'm going to answer.
I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna say something about this.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds exhausting. I have
and then you hear other people playing D&D in the corner. You're just like, trying to.
Yeah.
I have the husband filter where it's like selective hearing. I only listen to the conversation I'm in.
Yeah.
Or if I'm not in a conversation, it's like the two nearest conversations.
Yeah. If I'm in conversation, then it's a little less so.
I think it's the ADD. Yes. It's not the greatest for other things.
Do you have ADD as well?
I wouldn't be surprised by it, but
I keep trying to tell myself that I don't have it.
You probably do.
But I probably do.
I'm like, it's all right. I was actually like, should I get an Adderall prescription, just because like with the convention coming up, I'm like, gosh, I'm really like dragging my feet on a lot of stuff, and it's just like one of those things. But I'm like making good progress, but it's not the kind of progress I think I should be doing at my age.
That's your age.
You know what I mean?
Why do you say it like that?
Because I think I'm dilly-dallying a lot and not taking it as seriously as I should.
See.
Yeah.
I see.
Kind of being a child about it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Be an adult.
You'll be fine. November will hit and you'll realize, hey, I got a lot of shit to do.
No, I really am like trying to finish things beginning of October, so I have breathing room.
Yeah, that's the same.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't want to be rushing to the last bit.
Yeah, I definitely want to be done by my birthday. I think that was the goal. It's like everything is going to be done and ready, and then we can just kind of roll into November, easy peasy.
Alan and I started scheduling all our major releases in like 3-month cycles, and that like these deadlines fly up so fast because it seems like 3 months is a long time, but it's like we're trying to release our werewolf book by the end of September.
Oh, nice.
So it's out for October, and it's like we still got to do the cover. Alan's doing his pass on the first, like the second draft. I reached out to a guy that I grew up with that owns a bicycle shop that used to race BMX bikes. So I was like, I want to talk to him about how the races should go in the book. So I was like, it's too much. It's too much. End of July already.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where summer went because kids are starting school in like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? They start school in middle of August now.
Yeah, it's weird.
But they get out early.
They get out like May.
Yeah, but I feel like beginning of September, end of August was the proper time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
I agree. It doesn't feel. For that. Yeah. I agree. Look at all these stitches.
We're stitching the scene together.
There it is.
There it is.
I like it. That works. All right. Well, I would say good pod.
Good pod.
Yeah, always a good pod. And multiple stitches. Since Liz ain't here.
Yeah, we have to make.
Someone's got to fill in this gap.
Yeah. I ain't doing a background though. Just all heads, all the time.
We're not doing an ocean landscape with what's her name,
Grass.
Nani surfing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
All right.
Well, thanks everyone for hanging out with us.
Thank you for hanging out. Sorry, Blaze, that we gave you Eastern time.
Sorry, Ed. Was inhaling.
I was inhaling fumes.
Ed
it's a choice now.
Ed was huffing.
I was not huffing.
Didn't you learn anything? Right.
No, damn it. All right. Well, thanks everyone.
Thanks.
Have a good